Should be live. Good. All right, so hey, shalom. I mean, the brothers here from Great Millstone, Atlanta. Before we get started, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, B'Kapadash.
Double honors into the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Also want to say peace, safety, and much love to the elect that's laboring around the four corners of the earth. All right, we back at it in the spirit. We got the brother Ayashamath, you let him know.
Hey, Shalom, welcome, Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, man. And what we finna go to is an open forum, like the Apostle El Tahar, Dean, at the beginning of the year, this is the year of prophecy, man. All right, we were seeing big chess moves being made, all right, on the world stage, man.
That's right.
Like Jake still want to be petty, all right, and wait till the last minute, switch up the doctrine. All right, Jake want to get carnal. Jake want to do music awards and shit. All right, the Lord finna have it going down out here, man. And like the elder brother was saying, man, the Lord is looking for serious-minded men, man. That nice guy shit out the window, man. If Jake don't want to be down with the truth, if he don't believe in Yahweh Shai, fuck him, man.
That's right.
All right, we getting straight to the point, man. We pass the time of babysitting, all right, pacifying, trying to see what Jake got going on in his personal life, man.
Right.
All right, if you can't drop everything and get down, all right, with the spiritual army that the Lord is raising, man, we moving on, man.
That's right.
It's too many things happening out here.
It's about to intensify, man. It's about to kick off. There ain't no time to be half-assing or second-guessing what you're involved in, man. You're supposed to be going hard in this faith, man. You're supposed to be in the mind frame acting like you're really about to go into battle, because that's when the spirit gonna kick off, man. You can't be in that type of spirit where you ain't fully involved in what you put your hand to, man. We got to be all the way in it. So the prophecy be ready to kick off. We about to have to live through this, so brothers got to gird up and really step into this war, man. But if brothers want to start out with that article, then spirit jump on y'all to say whatever.
I got a quick precept if you want.
Come.
Okay, this is Romans 13 and 11. And then knowing the time that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, but now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
That's right. See, it's time to get out of that slumber, man. All right, you got to realize where you really at, man. All the game plan should be over right now, man. Jake's still trying to run around in the world, still trying to, like the brother said, do Israelite award shows and switching up the doctrine and just parlaying, just playing around, man. This thing is supposed to be fully engulfed in this word, man. Because these prophecies about to take place. We're going into hurricane season, so like, storm season. We already in the season of war. There's big trades going on around the world. It's a lot of taunting going on behind the scenes. Donald Trump on the stage being proud. The other nations looking at the pompous of America through Trump, how proud they are. So this thing is kicking off. Like the scriptures tell you, that third horn, whose look was stouter than the other fellas. That's Donald Trump, the perfect face. That's right. He's the perfect American, man. Donald Trump is the perfect American to get this thing kicking. So we got to look at Donald Trump like this is a big time figure, man, in office, Nero or somebody that's gonna kick it off. Hey, certain kings kick war off, man. They don't play with it, So we about to go into it, man. You want to finish that, or that was it?
Verse 12. I will read that too. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
That's right, man. We got to put on that armor of light, man. Which is like the brother Rogers I said. What you say? Yeah, it's truth. It's truth. That's right. That's what that light is, man. And Yahweh Shai is the head in command. That's holding the light under Yahweh Shai. Salaki, under Yahweh. Right. So we gotta follow that light, man. Because that's the way out of here. Yep. That's the only way out. Because he is the king. He the only one paying his dues to get next dibs. Man, nobody else pay no dues. Come on. Everybody just want to take the throne. No, Yahweh Shai paid dues for his throne, man. And he gonna get his. So you gotta act like you really win. When he say he gonna get his, he's gonna get his, man. And we got to act like he really, we really gonna get eyes through him. Because other than that, we done.
Yeah.
But you got it, my brother. And then,
Yeah, because this is Second Ezra 16, and I go to 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. And what shall I do when the evil shall come?
Hey, see, this is the time of war, the beginning of wars. The power shall stand in great fear, man. All of these things is about to kick off, and Jake still, starting to show me his dream good out.
It's probably gonna pop.
Okay, yeah, so all of these things, considering all of these things about to kick off, hey, brothers that's in it, gotta consider, how we move, how we going about things, because this thing is about to kick off in a level where you gotta have a particular mind frame to get through it, So we gotta have that mind frame that Yahweh Shai is really telling us to have.
Hey, what they tell you? If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Oh yeah, right.
So through these lessons of exhortation and admonishments, we starting with ourselves. All right, we trying to push out a heavy vibration on the rest of you sincere Akim. All right, starting with the men that we supposed to be in a serious mind frame. All right, at any second, at any moment, all hell can just break loose, man.
Yeah.
Everything
is in place.
Everything's in place. So it's not like we waiting for Esau to build up in the Middle East. We waiting for the lighter nations to build up in strength. Everything is set in place. The only thing left is for the bottom of this bitch to fall out.
Hey, you see right now what you see. They already putting people in the facilities, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They exercising this thing, man. This is the beginning of it, man. So and if you look at a pattern, like I was, we was talking about in the group the other day. If you look at a pattern of how Yahweh Shai or Yahweh Shai like to kick off a lot of things with Israel, is he started with the northern kingdom, man. It's always been that way. He always starts with the northern kingdom, man. And why is that? The northern kingdom is off. They wicked, man. When you go to you think America is bad, you think Judah bad, man, go over there to the tribes and see how they live, man. Yeah. They demons, man. They are demons. And the Lord always kicking off with them, man, through that idol worship, man. The northern kingdom channel a lot of demons through idol worship, man. That's why they be so damn wicked. They channeling all them goddamn demons through their idol worship, man.
They make Caesar Borgia statue over there.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's underwater, right?
Nah, it's on the hill.
And Rio, I'm not mistaken.
Brazil. You got MS-13 down there, Central America, raising hell.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump was talking about them a lot. So, like the brother was saying, the northern tribe, they really wicked.
Right.
Instead of,
Brother King, you brought this out one time. You said if we're going to the history of Israel, the northern kingdom didn't have one righteous king. Man. Only righteous king was the southern kingdom. Man. Northern king, all niggas was wicked.
Priests that weren't priests.
Yeah.
And really, the northern kingdom wanted liberation from the beginning. That's why the whole matter was over taxation. That's why they didn't want to even come up on a tribute on the Rehoboam. And they basically established their kingdom on the Jeroboam, which was a wicked king, man. And the Lord is gonna really put a heavy hurting on the tribes so they can rouse up, man. That's the only way to have people react is through what they say, problem, reaction, solution, pressure from above, pressure from below. But the people, they're gonna be in a reactive state. Okay, that fight or flight is gonna kick in. It's gonna show in that day who's the Lord truly with. Because even though all of Israel is gonna fight, only the elect is gonna be delivered out of this chaos, man.
That's right. You want to finish that?
Yeah, I finish it. Verse 19, it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
That's right. That word amendment means change or correct. That's what the word amend means, man. All right. So all of these things that's about to come into the earth, all right, it's going to be for amendment of correction, man.
Only the elect is going to correct themselves.
That's it. We the only ones correct. We the ones, only really sitting back and analyzing like, what are we doing? Man? We the only ones on the earth that's doing it.
That's guided. The elect are the only ones that are guided by the fear of Yahweh Shema.
That's right.
You know,
Yep.
the rest of these people move with no fear, man.
That's right.
You know, the planet Earth moves with no fear of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Look how these people act, man. All right, look how these people live, man. That's why great correction is coming, man. You know, when you think of the movie Lean on Me, man, what
Yeah.
Joe Clark coming there, what's the first thing he did, man? He threw niggas out, man.
Yeah.
Right, all right.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord finna get ready to do, man. The majority of our people, he finna throw them unproductive niggas out, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's you niggas that's in Israel to call yourself teacher, man. Most often than Joe Clark, you niggas, man.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that's right. He got to get them out the way.
Yeah.
It's time to get them out the way.
Just we want to start in the house of the Lord.
That's right. That's always been strategy. And so, like, I'm gonna just say this one thing, and you got it. But in any strategy of war, the first thing you do is you got to make sure everybody on the same page. If everybody not on the same page, that means what? You got a problem with your own schisms. Because you got schism. Everybody ain't on the same page. So either you're gonna get down with this, or we're gonna have to roll over. That's what the Lord about to do. He about to roll over these Israelites, man. And that means, brothers in Great Millstone, we're gonna have our spiritual seatbelt strapped in, man. You know, because they look at all of us as one. So we're gonna have to see who's right. The Most High gonna have to declare in Israel who's right and who's wrong before we even move on to the next phase. The Lord got to declare who's right and who's wrong through the sifting. You know, through the sifting methods, through the sifting process, man. That's how he gonna figure out who's right and who's wrong. And the ones that's right, they go to the next stage. They go to the next part of the battle, man. They win it. You know, and that's what the Lord doing with the elect. The elect is the only one in the fight winning right now. That's right. We winning, brothers. Right now, as we speak, we winning the battle. Yeah, we coming together. Yeah. You know, but you got it, brother. You know, Razak, you had someone there. All right, come.
Nice, but you go ahead. I was still looking for something. Now you can't
Okay,
get
this is going into what brothers saying. Both brothers saying. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 12. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with counters and punish the men that are settled on their leaves.
That's what you're seeing now, man. All right. How about Shema Shah is moving brothers from the fold, man. All right. You look at the camp head. No, the Lord is working through that camp head to remove brothers out, man. All right, because you unproductive, man. You sell on your leads, man. All right. All you entertainment Israelites are in the way, man. Our people need to be taught the Bible, man. They don't need no gimmicks, man. All right. That's all Esau give our people is gimmicks, man. You know, our people need to be taught the scriptures from Genesis to Revelation, man. You know, all that playing and laughing and this ain't that and that ain't this, man. You sell on your leads, man. You know, we're supposed to be in the spirit of prophesying the downfall of this kingdom, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Okay, it says, matter of fact, I'll read that. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with counters and punish the men that are settled on their leaves,
Right.
that say in their heart, the Most High Yahweh Shema Shah will not do good.
That's right. Hey, you got Jakes out here, they walking around the land of Israel right now, settled on their leaves. You know, got Judah hats, you know, Israelite shirts, you know,
T-shirts.
yeah, fringe t-shirts and plays and concerts, awards, ceremonies. They settled, man.
rap videos.
That's right. They settled, man. They ain't looking at prophecy. They don't understand that they're involved in war, man. They settled, man. They chilling. You got this rap video. Is it Ashiasha Allah bugging out? You know, bugging out, man. You know, don't understand that Esau watching everything, man. He gonna come at you. You think he gonna play with you, man? Esau gonna come at you, man.
That's right.
You know, all you said to you, man. He's not scared of you. You know, he only fears the elect, man. Because the Lord will show the power through the elect.
That's right.
You know, you was about to
I was
say
going to
something.
say, because they're not spiritual. You know, these things, see, they don't see the power in just a few men coming together, pushing the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Like, we're spiritually attacking this place. Like, they don't see it because it's not physical. They can't see that we're spiritually throwing cocktail Molotovs in the Capitol. we're spray painting and putting our marks on the city. They don't see it that it's spiritual. Well, we are fucking this place up, and excuse my French, but I just gotta bring it like that because we're attacking this place, man. So we like the point, going back to the point of this lesson, we get into the fact that this is a war. We're at war, and we're taking the war to Esau. Right? We're not. See, you are the candidate. That's why the Most High gonna start sending them death angels and with them snipers, man.
Yeah.
And he gonna start taking you nigga Israelites out because you're not part of the fight. If you're not, it's what the scriptures say. If you're not gathering with me, you're scattering.
Right.
So you're not fighting this war. We're fighting. And we understand when we do these lessons, we understand when we go to the highways and byways. We understand when we behind the camera. When we're not even on camera, we just chop it up as brothers. That's energy. We're not talking nigga shit.
It's exchange.
We're not talking about, yo, we got to get in the studio, brother.
Right.
And I got a hot 16 for this new XXX Tentacion beat.
Right.
We ain't talking that shit. We like, how can we build each other up? How can we prepare? What brothers need in the camp? This brother need to build his faith. This brother need to humble more. This brother need to build. Why? Because we understand we're a platoon here, man.
Right.
Right. That's all I wanted to throw out there.
That's right, bro.
And if I can say this, man, you know, that's why Elder Yashwama always talks about building the house of David, man.
Yeah.
All right. These Edomites, especially the tribe of Amalek, they know about the house of David, man.
That's
All
right.
right. They not worried about niggas on street corners with guns, man. All right.
Right.
They worried about brothers talking about building the house of David, man.
Yeah.
They knew what the house of David did when they was in power, man. They conquered nations, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's right.
You
And that's
need-
that same house coming back.
The same house coming
That same
back,
house
man.
coming back, man.
You niggas can't even conquer your own lust, man. So Esau know you're not gonna conquer no nation, man.
Right.
You don't even want no power, man. Esau can give you niggas $1 million, you gonna shut that shit down, man. You know what the elect men,
True.
the 7,000 that ain't gonna buy, all right, that
Yeah.
complete number of men, you know, hey, we don't want no money, man. We want a righteous kingdom under your house shot, man.
That's right.
All right?
That's right. Oh, you had one? All right, Con, go ahead. I know brothers. Hey, this is a hot topic, man, because Howard Shah said he spirit of prophecy. So he putting that spirit on us. So whenever we start talking about prophecy, first thing that happened to our spirit is what? We get hot, man. You know, we get, because that's the spirit doing what? Anticipating. You anticipate and you brace it. So that's why the Lord put that spirit of prophecy on Yahweh Shai, man. You know, so he could put that spirit on us. Because every time we start talking about prophecy, your spirit just ramps up, man. That's the spirit. Because you know why it ramps up like that? That's how Yahweh Shai is. Yahweh Shai is like a pit bull in a cage right now, man. He's revved up. So when his spirit hits you, you get revved up, man. You know, because the spirit he in right now, he ready. He just waiting on the Lord to let him go, man. Yahweh Shai right now, Yahweh Shai, and if you ain't in that type of spirit, you got to get more into Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
You got to get more into Yahweh Shai. A lot of jakes fall back to sleep. Your spirit got to be into Yahweh Shai. You got to be amped. You know, you got to be amped, man. That's how you know the spirit on you. Yeah.
That's the zeal.
Yeah.
Because Yahweh Shai already knows the spirit and commandment.
Yeah.
No, all of our motivation, all our courage, and structure comes from what? The voice of the words of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
And as we see these things actually come to pass on the earth, and it resonates comparing spiritual with spiritual, it rises you up in the spirit. It arouses you.
That's
so to
right,
speak.
brother.
See that it gets closer. But this is the time as we progressively grow in society, we see it being downtrodden, and our society going up, man.
Yeah.
We should be growing stronger. It tells you that in Job. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that precept.
Yeah. We ain't supposed to be drying out, right? You know that if you drying out right now, you fit in that prophecy of the fig tree.
I got that.
If you drying out right now, you fall into that spirit. Man.
Scripture said when persecution comes to you, when you said you fall if you had little faith.
Yeah.
I just had that quick precept I was talking about. Is Job 17:9. The righteous also shall hold on his way, and he that hath clean hands shall be stronger and stronger.
Right.
We represent those individuals that got those clean heads. The word clean in the Hebrew is tahar, man. It's for pure. How do you receive those pure hands? Through the washing of the water of Yahweh Shai. And these people that's being clogged up in the society because what? They're associating themselves with filth. The scripture says that in Sirach, the 13th chapter, he that toucheth pitch, it says shall be defiled therewith. They're defiled in the society. Yeah, you know, you really can't move clean and actually grow strong systematically breaks down through fungus, virus, corruption, bacteria. It rolls from the inside out, and that's the system, man. You know, and we built in a system of pureness. That's why the scripture speaks about this thing coming from glory unto glory. We represent that glory, the kingdom of heaven here, man.
It's the spirit of Yahweh by Shema Shai is pushing the house of David to be in their warrior environment.
Yeah.
You know, and the warrior, all right, is very disciplined, man. You know, a soldier's very disciplined, man. You know, so now that's why you see brothers fasting, man. You see brothers getting more in tune, all right, with the herbs, with the incense, man. You know, with the plants, man. Brothers working on their diet, man. All right, because we understand we need to be close as our power as we can as we get ready to go into this battle, man.
Yeah, it's right.
That's right.
That's right, brother. That's right. Yeah, more. That was it.
Psalms 119, verse 9. Wherewith shall a young man cleanse his way? This is a question he was asking.
Mm-hmm.
Psalms 119, verse 9. Wherewith shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
Yeah, that's the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. And we represent those young men. Men that came in this thing being reborn as babes. All right, and as we cleanse and get stronger and stronger, in this kingdom, it's going to become to the point where it's going to be manifest spiritual power. Just like during the time of the disciples, man. They were the so-called youth at that time. They were young men coming up under Yahweh Shai too. Yahweh Shai died at 33 years old, you know. But what? It was growing in the faith. They were commoners. But guess what? As Rome was cracking down on the people, they were growing in the spirit until, you know, the time came in the time of Acts where everything manifests. And we living in the time of Acts now, man. So it's the same thing. History repeating itself. That's right. We living in the scriptures. Hey, the scrolls are still being written right now, man.
Yep.
This word is constantly being written through what? The scripture says the word is going to be written in the table of your heart, meaning your mind.
Yep.
You know? You had some more on that, or you good?
You good, but I got one real quick. Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not again. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High. For the spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
Spirit of prophecy.
Right.
You know, so if you got guys out there calling themselves leaders and they're not prophesying, they don't have the spirit of Yahweh.
Yep.
You know, brothers teach on different topics, you know, people different things, man, but our main vocal point is the prophecy, man. All right, we watching over there in the Middle East, like the brother said, we a part of this war, man. You know, so we at the round table looking and seeing what these nations are doing, man,
right.
to see what we at, man.
Yep.
Because we know when they make this move, Yahweh Shai gonna make that move, man.
Right.
You know, so we at the round table. But see, Jake don't consider himself in this battle for the kingdom, man. You know, Jake want to battle for the block, man. Jake want YouTube glory, man. All right, comment board fame, man. You know, we looking for that throne, man. You know.
I
got something real quick.
You
You know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see.
Oh,
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, that was it.
This is Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against, I started at 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Hey, and that's why, like the brother was going into, that's why we're getting into more prayers, learning the Hebrew, the incense, all these things, because that all goes into putting on that whole armor. Because if you don't got the armor, hey, if I know that you got a week left, right, and I'm fighting you, I'm gonna attack your weakness. So the same thing will happen in the spirit in that day. If you don't got the whole armor on, Satan gonna see, his arm is out. You just swing that.
Yeah.
So you gotta be completely covered. Yeah, you got completely covered in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. Right. 1% of doubt in that day is gonna be your ass.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and against powers, against the rulers of darkness in this world.
And that's why we got the victory. That's why the elect of the nation of Israel already won the battle. Because we're not fighting carnally. Scripture tell you in Romans the 8th chapter that what? Carnality. You got
Carnal
that?
minded is death.
Yeah, bring it up real quick.
All right, this is Romans chapter 8, verse. I'm gonna start at 5.
Let's go. Yeah.
All right. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh.
That's mainly Esau, man.
Yep.
Esau knows his war. That's why he's got DJ Trump pushing this vibration of the next new branch of the military. So he's carnally thinking, I gotta go up there and fight. I gotta fight the angels of the Lord with my B-65 whatever jet. Or with this laser gun.
Space Force.
My Space Force. He's being carnal. Right?
And just to add to what they're both saying, that goes for these 2/3 as well, because y'all come in the spirit of your father's second.
That's
Behind Esau, you really want to go against Esau with the gun.
Yep.
Knowing you can't deal with that same with Esau going against Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, niggas is peons, man.
Yeah.
This war is the elite of Esau, the elite of Jacob, the elite of Moab, the elite of Ammon. This is like the brother going up to that round table. Common niggas of either nation is not at that round table. You gotta be of a certain stature to even be in the war room.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't able to go in the room where they strategically making decisions.
Some beings.
Yeah, that's what this is what we do. Okay.
It says, but they that are after the spirit, the things of Salah. But they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. For to be carnally minded is death.
It's death. So you Edomite shit, you've already lost. You're carnal minded, and that's the carnality is death. See, even Jake think when we take down Esau, we're not gonna take Esau down with carnality. What are we waiting for? Spiritual powers.
That's right.
Jake think when Jake even think of spiritual powers, they think, yeah, I'll be able to manifest a AK-47 and go to war.
Right. Come on, man. Simple, man.
It's just simple as all hell, man.
And when Esau AK-47 is really outdated to Esau, man. They don't even purchase them at an alarming rate anymore.
Right.
You know, like that's just like their main focus is the AK-47. Man, it's just like, man, we using these guns for years, man. We on the bigger and better thing. You know?
Update.
Yeah, man. Esau getting ready to take this thing. That's why, like you say, Donald Trump, when he cuts funding, you know, when he first came to office, he cut back all public, funding, government funding, food stamps, things, Section 8, things of that nature. And he put it into what? He put it into war. Why did he put it into war? Because he getting ready to put more of his spirit into that war, man. That's why hey, man, look, Donald Trump's wife is showing you what kind of spirit he is. Yeah. Like, because she's taking his energy. She's taking his vibration. And she had a jacket on and said, I don't really care, do you? That's showing you the spirit he in, man. That's his woman. That's the first lady of the house.
He didn't advise her not to take it off. He didn't tell her to take it off.
Like, when have you ever seen Michelle Obama wear some shit like that, or one of the Bush first
Barbara
ladies,
Bush,
Barbara Bush,
Nancy Reagan.
You've never seen them wear that type of mask, man. She looked like a damn coat fiend, man. You know, wearing something that's supposed to be the first lady that represents this country. And the Lord mocking you Edomites right now.
She went something that appeal.
Yeah, the Lord mocking you Edomites, man. You fully coming out to who you are.
That's right.
From President Trump to his wife, to the military, to China cutting off funding. You know, everything is being revealed that you just losing, man. You just taking the L. Because he's carnal.
Yeah.
He's carnal, you know. But who was reading?
I got a little bit. Oh,
Yeah, you can drop that. You can drop that.
I'll start at verse 12 again. Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
Yeah, so asshole Yashala. Yeah, all right. We're not fighting against flesh and blood. Our part of this war is not to be getting physically into it, man.
Right. Gun toting, goddamn can food collecting niggas, man.
And that's how you know the Lord, he ain't gonna allow the innocent to be afflicted because of what you niggas doing, man. So he gonna do what? He gonna protect the elect because he already know we wasn't coming in that spirit.
That's right.
So why would we face judgment like them niggas, man? We showing them how to do it. and the Lord gonna show them that they did it the right way.
That's right.
Y'all the ones gonna have to deal with some serious situations, man. And you better make sure that Yahweh Shai really with you, because if not, that's your ass, man.
Hey, Yahushua said he that, what he say, he that perish, he that live by the sword, so perish by the sword, man. You know? So you got, you said these hip hop, ass, Yashrala type niggas, gang niggas with the guns and the, you know, AK-47s, that niggas gonna perish by that damn gun.
That's right.
You know?
Because you living by it. Your mind frame is we need guns. I know I'm a Hebrew, but what we gonna do? This is the army. This is the spirit right here. You know, we saying what? Nah, man, we ain't do nothing. It's y'all. That's all we saying. So if they take it to a next level, then what you think gonna happen, man? The Father gonna step in, man.
Right.
But all of you ones out here provoking Esau, you know, trying to take it there with Satan,
Poking at him.
yeah, poking at him, you know, not pushing his word, using his word as your armor, you know. When Satan step, man, hey, you better have good reason to get out of that. Right? You better have a good reason for the Lord to deliver you out of it, man. And if you don't got a good reason, that's your ass.
I want to say, but really, these guys are that necessary evil, man.
Yep.
Just like during the time of Yahweh Shai, the Zealots was necessary, just like all the other factions.
That's true.
The Sadducees played their part in the scriptures. The Pharisees played their part. The Zealots, the Christians, of course. You know, they had various factions, and all of them played the part to for Rome to crack down. So these niggas are the necessary evil, man. All they're gonna do is excite a war that they're not gonna actually engage in. It's all gonna come down upon really us. And that's why it says that in Second Ezra, the 16th chapter, that then shall be known who are my chosen.
I got a quick precept.
Oh yeah.
This is Matthew chapter 4, verse 7. Yahweh Shai said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai thy power. And that's what you niggas is doing, man. By being carnal, you tempting the Lord by, you know, coming at Esau, hoping that the Lord is gonna vindicate you in your foolish actions, man. And the Lord is gonna cast you niggas down, man.
That was Judas Iscariot.
But that was it.
Yeah, it's right.
I got a reason.
So I got an article too.
Oh yeah, you want to get into that article.
So yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
No, you can bring that. There's somebody to bring that article out next.
All right, this is Psalm chapter 44 and verse 6. So I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save.
Yeah, see, we don't trust in the bow. You know, we already know that weaponry and artillery ain't gonna save us, man.
Right.
All right. The only thing that's gonna save us is the spirit of Yahweh Shai, and that's the whole beauty of what we worship. Our Savior's name is He saves.
Right.
Nobody else has a Savior that whose name is that. Man. We the only nation of people whose power source is what He goes by is He saves.
The Most High is the director of the movie, man.
Yep.
And he set it up for his son to be the star of the movie.
The star superhero.
All right, and Jake want to take this position, man.
Yep.
All right, we in this low position with no military, with no funding for a military. All right, with no military training, you know, for a reason, man. So the Lord can show His power, man. He finna take the same guys that's on the street corner prophesying and take down nations with him, man.
Yep.
But Jake don't believe that because they got a low level of thinking, man. That's why they revert back to black culture, man.
Yeah.
Go grab a gun, man.
Yeah.
You're not fighting against the Crips and Bloods, man. All right, the so-called white man got drones that fly 50,000 feet, man.
That's right.
All right, then Draco don't shoot that for, man.
That's right.
All right, he's shooting hellfire missiles from a drone, man. You know, he got artillery rounds, all right, 680 bullets, man, in so many seconds, man. You know, you niggas is not ready for what Esau finna come through with, man.
Right.
You know?
You appreciate it. All right, come. Who's gonna get that article?
I got it. You got a question?
Yeah, you know,
I ain't got it.
whoever got it. All right, come go ahead.
All right, this is white deaths outnumber births in majority of U.S. states.
Well, we want to get the one.
Not that one.
Is that the one that I sent?
That's the one you said.
Okay, I wanted to get the one the brother had. If you could pull it up. Oh, yeah, I think I sent it wrong. Well, basically, you know, to sum it up, you know, a brother can if a brother can see if he can find it on Google. But to sum it up, Russia is basically going and trying to trade nuclear missiles with American allies, man. You know, so that's a major chess move, man. That's a major chess move. hey, you know, the beast is turning. The beast in the horde is turning against each other right now. So the beast like, look, man, you know, we need something to, you know, to help us fight off this horde, man.
Right.
They going to the outsource, man.
Research.
You know, they trying to get more power because they tired of America, man. They tired of them bullying them, you know, not playing fair and trading. You know, just America just being a big devil. So, hey, what you think they doing, man? They going to the other big dog. Like, look, we need something just in case they try to fuck with us. And that's gonna cause what? That whole sky to be inundated with that fire, man. You
I
know?
got one Bloomberg too.
That's the one I got.
US.
Okay.
You got
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right, this is from Bloomberg Business Week, and it says Russia wants to sell its missiles to U.S. allies.
Yeah, go ahead.
And it says the S-400 has never been used in combat, but it's already caused geopolitical turmoil. Right, and this article came out on June 22nd. That's today, right?
Yeah.
So today it came out. It says Russia's S-400 missile system has never been used in combat, yet it is already provoking fights around the world.
And the reason why it's provoking fights is you got to understand how America's strength, according to military, man. You know, America has 13,900 some aircraft, man. They're just on paper. The next country too is Russia, and they only have 3,000. So with those S-400 missile systems, now this is going to cripple America's military. See, America used to flying over these countries and bombing the shit out of them, and then moving their army in and occupying their territory, man. You know, but with these S-400 missile systems, now they're going to be crippled, man. Now the S-300 missile system, which is the old one that they was going to put in Syria, they can actually track those Israeli jets as they come down the runway before they even take off, man. Mm-hmm. See, so that's why the S-400 is a game changer in this third world war, man. You know, that's the S-300 that can fuck them Israeli jets up like that. Them S-400s, them motherfuckers can knock out low-flying satellites, man. Mm-hmm. You know, so America ain't gonna have that free range to just go bomb the shit out of the country like they used to, man. You know.
Okay, it says as Russia searches for buyers in market long dominated by American weapons market makers, China's neighbors are threatened as the country bolsters its military reach with Russian hardware, encouraging India to follow suit. Tensions between rivals Saudi Arabia and Qatar have ratcheted up as both countries negotiate with Moscow on possible deals. And really, if I can throw out there, this is no more than really Rothschild's basically moving pieces around. All right, because they're the weapons dealers behind all this. All right.
When they're making big exchanges like that, that's how you know wars on the horizon, man. You know, they said spoke about India, you know, which is BRICS, Russia, India, China, South America. So they're going to be a major faction, so to speak, in this world war. And then that whole area spoke about Saudi Arabia and Qatar. The Saudis is basically U.S. allies, and really that whole that's going to be the hot zone right there, man.
Yeah,
that's where everything is going to really take off and basically blossom, so to speak, is the Middle East. Okay. There's going to be wars all over the place, but that's going to be that major playing field.
The brother get Ezekiel 38.
I got it right. Yeah.
Started at 1, bro.
At 1 time. It's Ezekiel 38:1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog and the land of Magog, the chief priests of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him.
It's talking about Russia, man. You know, there's Gog and Magog, man. All right, and Gog and Magog is doing exactly what Ezekiel 38 says he's going to do, man. Yep. All right, you see, the prophets control the temple, man. You know, everyone else, all right, just out here, man. The prophets control the temple, man. All right, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Al-Shai is working on the mind of these kings, man, to do exactly what he got them to do, man. Even the Rothschilds are selling arms. The Lord is controlling this, right? Yeah. You know, like the brother just mentioned, you know, to fulfill his will, man.
If I can hit you with this too, The same way the Lord controlling the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and all these other nations, he controlling the apostles too. So that's why it's key to do what? To follow the Spirit. You got to follow the Spirit that they coming in, man. Because that's the Lord moving their minds right along with the rest of the kings, man. You know, it's right hand, left hand situation. So you got to move with the king. If certain orders come out, that's what got to be followed. You know, you got to follow the spirit of who the Lord is dealing with. If you believe that the Lord is really dealing with your military or with your power, you know, or with this word, you got to believe in the men that's standing for it above you. Because they showing you how to move with it. They showing you the next move, you know. So that's how we got to be.
Yeah, you can't be in that Nick Cannon from Drumline spirit. Just insubordinate as all hell.
Like, come on, man.
They go left, I want to go right.
Right.
You ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, you gotta follow the spirit of things.
I just want to land back on the point.
Yeah.
You can go back to the history, man, when King David almost got killed by those giants. Joab man told David, man, go back to the palace, man. You know, you the king, man. You can't get killed. You know, because they knew that the Lord was working through King David. Yep. They knew they was conquering those nations through Yahweh Hashem al-Shai through David. So they're like, look, we can't risk you, man. You fall back, man. We got this, man. You know, just like the brother said, man, we gotta have this same spirit about the apostle elders, man. The Lord is working with those men, man. So when they put out these different orders, man, it's good to take heed, man. You know, because you see, the more been prophesying, the more things been happening, man. You know, because the prophets are controlling the tempo, man. We in the number of offense right now, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, right after that eclipse, go ahead.
Ezekiel 38 and 3. And say, thus saith the Lord, power, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all them clothed with all sorts of armor, even with a great company, with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords.
That's what you see, man. Why do you think Russia is showing a presentation showing all the nuclear missiles they got, man? All right, that's them getting ready to come forth, man. Them hooks have been put into their jaws, man. All right, Russia has ICBM missiles. You know, they don't even call them ICBM. They TCBM, man, which means transcontinental missiles, man. Which means they have no limit, man. All right, they ain't got no range, man. They propel like a regular plane, man.
Yep. You know, they setting up that Space Force program. Yeah. They about to start trying to operate in the next layer of the firmament, man. You know, they figured it out. That's why they coming with this trying to figure out life on Mars. Excuse me. Position. Yeah, positioning, trying to go, you know, hey, man, this thing about to go down, man. They trying to figure out how to fight in the next level, man. You know, in the next layer of water, so to speak, because there's all layers of water. They trying to figure out how to go to the next level. That's where they're gonna try to fight the Lord at. You know,
and in the waters. He saw understands the Leviathan. He know the prophecy.
Oh, yeah, you know, yeah.
That's why he had this movie that came out of not Pacific, right? That's the new movie where he had Jacob Pentecost.
Yeah.
And they had a big old 20-30 foot robots fighting against those so-called, you know, beasts, Godzilla type beasts. He saw understand these prophecy. He knows everything is coming soon, man. That's why they have doomsday clock. They measure the times. Yep. As it's written in 2nd Ezra.
Verse 5. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya, and with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah, of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee.
And you know that Gomer going to Turkey, man. All right, and you just had Turkey. They already have S-400 missile system, man. You know, and America was supposed to sell Turkey those F-35 jets, man, those fighter jets, man. But they did not. But America cut it off, man, because they received those S-400s, man. You know, so we see the alliances written in scripture is happening just like the scriptures say, man. All right, our Persia, which goes back to Iran, man. All right, it's backed by Russia, man. You know, everything according to the scriptures is happening exactly as the scriptures say, man. You know, so we in the war room watching the Lord play these things out, man.
That's right.
You know, that's why we ain't out here getting guns, man. We watching big moves, man. All right, going to the pawn shop and getting a gun. All right, that's low level, man.
That's right.
All right, the Lord's making big moves out here, man. You know,
It don't work.
And that goes to show that they don't really truly understand the playbook. You know,
come.
you know, because if they really understood the prophecies and everything that's supposed to come to pass,
Yeah.
then they would be in line, man.
Yeah.
They would understand. Well, look, I understand it. I'm gonna stay clear of that and let Esau fight each other. Because we got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. What do we need to get involved for? All right.
Right.
You know, we got to do. All our main job is to do is trust in the Lord.
Commentary.
You know.
Magneto
That's
said,
it.
I remember Pastor Barhat went to that too, but Magneto said that on the X-Men. You know, when Juggernaut was looking to fight, you know, that minuscule war, but he was like, you know, hold back the peons.
Yeah.
The pawns and the dirty work.
That's right.
I got you.
Yeah. Nah, you got it, bro.
Go ahead. This is just to land back off what the Jamal was saying. This is Psalm chapter 56 and 11. It says, "In Yahweh have I put my trust. I will not be afraid what man can do unto me."
That's right. Hey, that's why we, hey, you know, through the Spirit, hey, we shouldn't have the mind frame to worry about, you know, what can happen to me type of spirit, man. If you got that spirit, you got to acknowledge it and you got to rebuke it. You know, that's why we got the Spirit. You know, which that spirit comes because we're in the flesh. You know, you have that mind frame of, damn, what about when I go through it? Like, am I gonna have enough? Like, man, hey, look, you've been doing the work, man. You've been praying, you've been fasting, we've been trying our best. The Lord knows we have our shortcomings, man. Right. The Lord knows we ain't gonna be 100% perfect, but we correct ourselves and we pick ourselves up through Yahweh Shai. Once the Lord just constantly see that effort of us reaching, that's right. You know, we just steady reaching. You know, Satan try to pull us back. Yep. You know, we just keep reaching. We just showing the Lord, man. So don't let your sins weigh you down. That's right. You just got to take them up off you with Yahweh Shai and just keep going. And what you think the Lord going to do in return is prophecy. The prophecy to it is He's going to defend you. That's prophecy. That's right.
That's part of His glory.
Prophecy.
That's part of Yahweh Shai's glory.
That's right.
By us, Him coming down and saving the weakest people in the whole country, in the whole world, the forgotten ones, the ostracized ones, the hidden ones, right? The hidden ones, the undesired, as the scripture said.
That's part of His power.
That's part of His power to show that I chose these and I picked these, and they're gonna get saved. They didn't have no type of weapons. They didn't have a stash house full of canned goods and rice.
Yep.
They didn't have gold. We ain't out here buying gold blocks up and all that shit.
We already got it.
We got that.
You know where our help is at? It's Yahweh Shai. And he's the king of what? Earth. So we already got our stuff. The earth is gonna bow to us. The earth gonna produce for us in that day. Deer is gonna come up to us. We're gonna find little patches of water. Yep. The earth gonna help us because Yahweh Shai is the king of the earth. We ain't gotta stock up on gold and rice. We already got this stuff out here, man. When it kick off, when this whole situation pop off, you know, everything that belongs to us is already out there. It's gonna come. Everything gonna come to the Israelites, man. Right. The earth even gonna start to transform and gravitate toward the spirit of the Israelites because they know it's what? It's life.
That fear, like the animals had towards Noah.
Yep.
Like Genesis chapter 9.
They know, like they see, like the animals bugging out right now, man. They looking for like what, you know, and what's that spirit that everything is going to bow to? The Israelites, man.
Yeah, that's
even the earth. The earth is going to produce for us in that day, man. We already got our treasure stored. It's in heaven. All the Lord going to do is just do miracles to make things come out of the earth because it's already yours.
right.
Everything is bowing to the Israelites. The animals going to bow in that day. That's why we gonna have power over lions and alligators. They're not going to look at us as a threat because they're going to see like, oh, you in the same spirit as me.
Exactly.
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
These curses is leaving us. These curses is leaving us.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's fine, man.
You a man of the Lord getting attacked by canines in the time of Jacob's trouble. That ain't gonna happen.
But that's the righteous vibration, because like the brother was explaining, you know, in that day you're gonna have nature is gonna be on the same accord as with the righteous vibration. Everything is gonna be on the same vibration. So you know, like the brother said, the animals and, you know, nature is gonna be in line. Everything's gonna be in sync with Yahweh Shemi Shai. You know,
Go ahead. Let me get this real quick. Somebody got it. Okay. Job 5 and 22. It says, "At destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. Neither shall thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth." That's right. So that's clearly talking about when destruction comes. They say we're gonna be what? We're gonna be in league with the beasts of the earth. So because the Lord is putting everything back in unison, back in harmony, man. All right. So peace is the animals is looking for peace, man. They attacking each other in the wild right now because the wicked is in authority. But when we get back in authority, like you ain't gonna be hearing about lions attacking sheep. The earth is just gonna be plenty of nutrients and vitamins that the lion's just gonna look at a sheep just like, yeah, whatever.
What up, friend?
Yeah, I don't have to, and that's symbolic of what? Of Judah. When Judah get into power in the kingdom of heaven, they ain't gonna have to worry about fighting no more. So that's symbolic of the lion. When the lion get into the kingdom of heaven, he's gonna be at peace. He can rest. He got his kingdom. He fought, and you see that face off getting ready to happen. You know, not a spoiler alert. But I'm gonna throw this in there. I'm gonna toss it back to Ratazar. But you brothers go check out that Jurassic World Fall of the Kingdom, man. All right, Esau telling you things in that movie, man. All right, he telling you things, man. You see the reptile face off against the lion, man. And guess what the lion did? The lion roared back. You know, so that's showing you that Jacob and Esau about to go head to head, man.
The dragon, that great dragon.
Yeah.
Yep. Crooked serpent.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's Job 5 and 23. All right. It says, "But thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field." That's right. Hey, everything is going to come to the Israelites. Like use Elisha in the time of the drought, when the rains came to him twice a day. Yeah. Once in the evening and once in the morning and once in the evening. Elisha came to the raven came to Elisha. Okay, so the earth the lions and Daniel and the lion.
Yeah, quails in Egypt and the manna.
Yep. The Lord, the earth always helped out Israel in that day, man. And we gotta believe in it, man. Right. We gotta believe in it, man. You know, go ahead, my brother. It says, "But thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee." See? So in that time frame, man, we gonna everything is gonna fall subject to the same vibration that we in, including animals, man. You know, everything is gonna fall subject to it, man. Okay? So that's the type of mind frame we gotta have, man. You know, we the next up in the spirit.
That should really be faith. You should trust in that, man. If you can't trust in that, then this really ain't for you.
Yeah.
Everything we got a cheat codes, man. We have the book that has all the information to show you how to receive deliverance, man. Yeah. Gives you this is the book of herbs, telling you how to cleanse yourself, how to purge demons off you. And we made it this far, so to speak, in the spirit. That's why you got to continue in this thing, man. Yeah, you got to endure to the end. The Lord ain't took us this far for us to fall short. You fall when you get distracted. Scripture says, a man is James, a man is removing, draw to his own lust and entice.
Yep.
That lust bringing forth sin and sin death, man. We trying to strive for life. So you got to resist that snake, man. That's right. Don't get lured into that rattler's noise, so to speak, which is the snares of Esau, man. That's right.
Snake pit.
Snake pit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I was gonna say that's why back of ours off. That's why it's known as the Book of Life. You know, things that are written therein, right? The law, statutes, commandments. This path that we on, this leads to salvation. You know, but you gotta have that fervent belief. That's right. That these things written are true, man. That's right. You know.
It's just ran back on what Rocky was saying. Well, Second Ezra 6, and it says 23, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein.
That's right. Amen. Hey, everything is gonna stand in fear, man. The earth gonna stand in fear. Hey, because Yahushua, when you read it in Jeremiah, the 5th chapter, it speaks about how the Lord set the bounds of the sea and the roaring waves. They wouldn't dare cross that they point.
Yeah.
It say because the Lord gave the word, man. Not that the seas stop here and the seas become, you be seeing giant ass waves and it just stops. At the same point, like, damn, it just draw itself back, man. That's the power of the Lord, man. You gotta look at that, like, look at that power, man. All this water out here, it just stops.
It's more water on earth than land.
Yeah, like the earth don't stand in fear. That's why, I think this was the Habakkuk. He said, "Oh Lord, was thou mad at the rivers and the lakes and the seas?" Because he gonna bring judgment. He gonna hit this thing, man.
Hit it hard.
He gonna hit this thing hard, and the earth is even in fear because the Lord made it. So the earth is even at the mercy of the Lord. This is in that spirit, like, man, I hope the Lord don't whoop my ass.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Right. It says, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run.
That's right.
Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation.
That's right.
And the end of your work.
And see, and that's prophecy. That's also major prophecy. That it's always that few that's gonna stop, that's gonna make it through. That's all written all throughout the scriptures. There's always just gonna be this few number that's gonna make it through. So hey, we gotta do what? We gotta march and move like we want to be with that number. We want to get in there, man. Because that's the only way. The Lord is prophesying of a number of people that will be left to see salvation.
That's right. That's right.
So that's showing you what? Hey, we got a shot, man. We got a shot.
You gotta be in that spirit like you're trying to make a trial. Yeah, you're trying out for a basketball team, man. You're gonna try to get every rebound. You're gonna box out. You're gonna try to D up. You're gonna dive for the ball, man. That's how we're supposed to be in the spirit, man. I got a cook for you back in what you're saying.
Okay, come on.
Get through it.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Go ahead, bro.
It says in the this verse 26, and the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed.
That's that prophecy in Mark 9th chapter. There'll be some standing here that shall not taste the death. All right, that's prophecy. So there's gonna be certain brothers that ain't gonna drink that cup of death all the way through everything. Concentration camps, pestilence, famines. The brothers gonna get through it. And they families. That's another thing the Lord prophesied. That certain households will be saved. He gonna make good on his word. Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, and it says the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed. So the Lord is going to take that remnant and give them a whole other spirit, basically.
Yeah.
He'll put the laws and
He gonna get the rest of that filth off. He gonna get the rest of them demons off, man. He gonna clean us, man. He gonna clean us.
Yeah. It says it shall be turned into another means. But evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
That's right.
That's what's coming.
Yep. Yeah.
Righteousness in the earth, New Jerusalem.
That's right.
Like Scripture says, a new heaven and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. There's going to be a whole other meaning on the earth, because right now everybody's prone to what going on, doing wickedness, even the heathen. But when Israel gets that new covenant within their minds, even the inhabitants of the other nations, and those other people, they're going to have to adhere to our spirit. That's right. Like you said, the earth is going to have to bend its will, so to speak, to Israel, prince of the power.
Yes. And that's why our Bible prophecy. And the elite know that. The elite ain't sleeping on that notion, man. The elite ain't sleeping on that narrative. That remnant. Nah. We gonna pay attention to everything else, but that remnant. Nah, he know that too.
He knows that's a chosen people.
He know that's really the main focus. The elite know who the main focus is, man.
That's what they're trying to keep doing.
Yeah. They trying to fight with everybody else and subdue everybody else, but really they know it's us. They know it.
And they got too many enemies too, so it's gonna be hard to catch them.
Yep.
That's the best right secret. It's just like during the time of Greece, their whole thing was renaming the whole world, man.
Yeah.
Just not for the sake because they wanted to give people nicknames, man. They actually wanted to rearrange the mentality of people. Hellenization, man. And it was all for rearrangement to take us and deviate us away from our power. It's a power in your culture. It's a power in your nation. It's a power in your power, which is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That was the only way we took down kingdoms, through that name, through that following the law, statutes, and commandments, and being aligned with the Spirit. It tells you that in Judah. Who was that individual? They had the legislation, and they was basically saying that the only way we can take these people down is if they get if they leave the circle of their power.
Mhm.
So Esau knows it's all in the books, man.
That's right. It's all throughout the books. Right. You know, when you look into Roman history, you know, they recognize Yahushua.
Yeah.
You know, they recognize Yahushua as an actual power. They saw his power. They have it in documentation, and they don't overlook that point of history. Well, the miracles happen. They don't overlook that, man. They understand that no, this really did happen. But when this type of power comes, how do we fight that? Because Yahushua already showed his power. He declared 2,000 years ago that I want this throne just like you. He declared war. When he came and did what he did, and he laid that sacrifice in that spirit because he wanted to do what? He trying to show the Father, I want the war. I want the war. Esau tried like, I want the war. So so Jacob about to really show Esau how much he want the world, man. Jacob gonna show him, and that spirit is gonna jump on who? All the members that make up the elect. Was we believe that majority of brothers here at Great Millstone may possibly be a part of the elect. You know, because the spirit is working with us, man. So the Lord declared.
That's why Herod put so many children to death because of war.
He's trying to find the Messiah, but he's like, everybody got
Everybody.
With Pharaoh.
Then Yahushua, he was throwing shots at Pilate, man. When Pilate, asked him, are you king of Israel? He said, this is my kingdom, my servant will fight, man. Let them know what's coming, man. All right, then when he Pilate asked him a question, man, Yahushua go way left field, man, talk about another subject. Said, look, hereafter you're gonna see me coming in great power, man. And glory, man. So he would let Pilate know, I'm gonna see you again, man. All right, go ahead and get your W now, but I'm gonna see you again, right?
Yeah.
So we in that time now, man. You know?
Second Ezra 6 and 9.
I got that right here.
Yeah, start at 8.
Second Ezra 6 and 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac.
We go to 7.
Verse 7. Second Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the time? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followed? And he said,
And you had this, what's his name? Jeff Sessions made a comment about the dealing with the immigrations, and he pulled out Romans 13 chapter.
Yeah.
All right, saying that the Lord sets up the powers.
Yep.
Well, for you to make a statement like that, then you got to acknowledge that you're Edomites, because if you're going to say that you were set up by the Heavenly Father, then you are the last power before Jacob rules.
Yep.
So you got to acknowledge that you're the Edomites.
That's right.
To make a point like that, you got to acknowledge you're the Edomites.
cut. Yeah, it's a cut. So verse 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. And that's really that's been what it is from the beginning, is Jacob versus Esau, which is good, righteous versus the wicked, right? Good and evil. You know, that's been the whole narrative. And you know, like brothers have been chiming in, you know, beating the point home, is that's when the smoke all clears. That's what it's all about. It's righteous energy versus the wicked energy. And the Most High controls both sides. He has both hands, the right hand side and the left hand side. And he's playing chess. Right. All right. Verse 9.
Bro, spiritually, the elect of Israel, all right, have the heel of Esau, man. Because Esau, what was his number one weapon, man? He was deceptive, man. He had deceived the whole world, you know. But now the spirit you have by Shimei Shah starting with our apostle elder, is lifting up Esau's skirt. He can't be deceptive as he used to, man. He can't move as smooth as he used to, man.
Yeah.
Now he running to these scrapes, man, because spiritually, me and the Lord got that heel, yanking at his ass. He can't move like he used to, man.
Yeah.
Jacob is supplanted. So even Jacob really is kind of deceptive to Esau. You know, because he tricked Esau out of his birth, right? He was deceptive with me.
That's right.
You know?
Hey, what's Messiah chapter 5 going to play next?
Verse 9, for Esau is the beginning, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Esau's basically going to end the war. It's going to be the end of his kingdom, of course. But he's going to actually end his own world through the mission. That tongues shall fall upon themselves, man. You know, all his artillery that he got built up, the sword of the blessing was all to self-destruct, man. The Lord gave Esau actually a weapon for him to kill himself. That same dagger, going back to Cain, man. That same dagger he's going to use, he's going to stab himself with.
Let's say like the wicked technical devices which they have made.
Just like the apostles, their whole live stream in the background, the end of the world, the end of the world. Hey, this is the end of Esau's world. You know? You know?
It's his rulership.
It says, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, and that's the transition. Yahushua is gonna usher in a new world, okay, in righteousness, okay, and with alongside the elect. All right, and says the hand, verse 10, the hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other question, Ezra's asked thou not. That's pretty much it.
I know brother had on that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother. I know you ain't brought one out yet.
This Sirach 10:4. It says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. And in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
That's right. Which is who? Which is Jacob. Jacob is showing ourselves that we the only ones that's reliable enough to have the earth in our possession. Everybody else out here acting uncivilized, unreasonable. They throwing fits. They losing patience. They not believing in the Lord. You know, they're not giving diligence. You know, we're showing the Lord through the Spirit that we the ones that want to have the earth in our authority. You know, so the Lord gonna set over the one that's profitable, the one that will actually benefit the earth, man. And the earth is doing what? What is the earth doing? It's also showing the Lord that these are the ones, because the earth is at our mercy. You know, hey, if we go and we use mint, like mint leaves, you know, to make a mint tea, that the earth is gonna make sure it helps out the elect, man, because it's actually gravitating towards that vibration. So it's like, okay, everything is playing its part. Everything is playing its part in this whole spirit that Yahweh Shai is building up to, man.
Right.
Every little element of the earth. That's why when Apostle Ricard said that years ago that everything got a spirit, that's true.
That's right.
Every element of the earth is going to maneuver towards righteousness.
That's right, bro.
Everything, trees, water, everything is just going to come in abundance. Just because the simple fact the elect is back in power, man. Everything is just going to increase. It's just going to grow.
I say the tree gonna break forth in the season, man. You know, being symbolic gonna be joyful, man. And then a quick testimony, bro. Our camp head down there in Mississippi of the war, he big on those teas and those plants.
Yeah.
So he had us on those plants, you know, and I got a neighbor, you know, she got some it's a plant called shame plant. And what that shame plant does, it has like 20 benefits, man. You know, but I picked 3 of them because there's all 3 of them in the yard, and I made some tea out of them. The very next day when I came back, 5 more had grown fully, man. So every time I pick them, more grow. You know, it's right beside my house, bro. Just a testimony.
Oh, man, that's the spirit. Hey, that's going to show you, man, like how the spirit, like we got to get into the earth. We got to get in tune with the earth, right? And we got to get in that spirit, man. We got to get in tune with the earth. And show, you know, that we the right. We got to treat the earth like we're supposed to treat it. You know,
It can't become literary nigga,
Yeah, you can't get in that spirit, man. That shows a lot about you. Excuse me.
Okay.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 19, and I'm going to jump to 21. I'm going to start at 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiting for the manifestation of the sons of Yahweh Shem Shah.
That's right. Meaning all the creatures, every living thing, man, is patiently waiting for the manifestation. Hey, when you look into that movie Avatar, what was their big? They was in conjunction with the world. They could connect their spirit into the world, and the world will actually come to and bow before their presence, man, in everything.
Esau was blessed with the sword too.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you read in Genesis, but that's the gift that Yahweh Shem Shah gave to man. He said, to Adam, yeah. He said, I give you every herb bearing seed, and it shall be for meat. He said, I give you all the you will have dominion over all the animals. All right, so the earth is a gift, man. You know, and just like the brothers chiming home, is that it's gonna be put back in its order, okay, which is gonna be under the man. It's the man, the righteous men are gonna have dominion over the earth, and we're gonna be we're gonna treat it. Yes, we're gonna be gods, and we're gonna treat it how it's supposed to be treated, unlike fucking Esau, man.
Really, everything on earth is already designed for man's use. Technology, all this technology really comes from what? Earth. Everything was already planted here, and man was planted on what? The fifth day. He was already planted here to actually live and cultivate and actually live in harmony with what was already planted here. Yeah. But just like the scripture says, through envy of the devil and wisdom of Solomon in the 2nd chapter, came death into the world, man. Man made guns, starting with Cain, death. The first man that actually killed somebody recorded in the scriptures was Cain. And death proceeded. The lifespan decreased. Man kept more and more indulging in wickedness, idolatry, and poison. And that's how we came to the point that we are now. This is the incline, so to speak, to the decline. We're coming up in the spirit because we're really attaching ourselves into the word.
Yeah, that's why it's good to go by lakes, oceans, be close to nature. You can go outside, do lessons. Get in that spirit of being a real man of the Lord, man. That's right. We all got all of us have things that we can work on, man. Get better, and this is about trying, man. You gotta show the Lord you're trying to get your spirit into it, even though you might feel, like, damn, man, I ain't where I want to be. Everybody don't always have that feeling because we're not really where we want to be. Right. We want to be in the kingdom. So you're gonna always have that complex of reaching and getting better, but keep it and act on it. The Lord knows that we ain't gonna be 100%. It's just when you keep provoking and doing the same things over and over, the Lord puts you in situations, man. We got to show the Lord, like, we want this thing, man. Through our works, through our fire. When you come around, you're supposed to be on fire. You're supposed to have precepts flowing through you. When you at camp, you're supposed to be active. If you can't read, too many reads, you can get a sign up, the whole post. You got to be lodged into this fire, man, to the spirit, because that's showing that what? You showing the Lord effort. You're gonna have your shortcomings. That's when you repent. You sincerely repent, you fast if you have to, do what you gotta do. And get back to the game. And the Most High gonna take it from there. Yahweh Shem Shah take it from there.
I just got a quote real quick.
Okay,
I had some post about a couple weeks ago. It says psychology says when you focus on problems, you will have more problems. And when you focus on possibilities, you have more opportunities. So as you were saying, we got to be opportunists, be mindful of these things. You can't be that, woe is me, I ain't shit spirit, man.
Right. Say lift up the feeble knees, so to speak.
Yeah.
Basically, put your head up, man. Because just like you said, being an opportunist, look at certain animals. They're known as opportunist predators, man. They'll jump. Look at a polar bear. They'll jump in the water for the night. They'll go in danger zones just to eat. Just to actually, get themselves to the point of survival. You gotta have that same mentality, man. Going through the mud, going through different trials and tribulations to elevate in this thing. You got certain men that just want to be in a box, man. You can't be in that cubicle, man. You got just like Yahweh Shai, you gotta go to the highways and byways, exchange, preach the gospel, build a rapport with your brethren.
Yep.
condemn kingdoms.
That's right.
You know, you gotta get, like Pastor All said, you gotta get your feet wet. So
You gotta get into
We
it.
gotta follow.
we gotta stir things up.
We're striving to be the ultimate Israelites.
That's right.
We're not looking to just be Israelites.
Being obedient.
You know, we're looking at, like you were saying, you can't be a cubicle Israelite. We want the world. You know, the brother Damyad, I believe I'm saying your name, he's in the comments, Shalom, all the occupants in the comment section. He had said, you know, he had put 2 Ezra 6 and I believe 54. The earth is made, the world is made for our sake.
Yeah.
Not your 10 by 10 bedroom.
Yeah.
You know, just your bedroom and your little bathroom and you got your setup. No, we looking to take this whole thing over, man.
That's right.
So you got to be in the mind frame of looking for opportunities. Conquer.
Yeah, right, guys. Look at the bigger picture, man.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
I just want to put it out there. You guys know.
I just want to lay back off the brother. I've been meditating on them, man. It's a lot of skin only Israelites, man. They have the skin, they know they got their identity, but they stop right there.
That's it.
You know, we got that breath, man. And you go to the word breath, which is that's their spirit. You go to the definition, say vigor, courage, warlike spirit, man. You know, that's the spirit that the men of the Lord got, man. But you got a lot of skin only Israelites. They know they Israel. They understand Deuteronomy 28:6-8.
But they scared of the power. They scared of the power that be there. They can get into all that, but then they like, well, yeah, we did that, but don't know about the white man being Esau. Try again, motherfucker. Don't come there. You got some niggas like that. Hey man, try. Hey, you know, baby, that's what they tell us. Nah, nigga, try again. You know, it ain't that. Because if it's that, I ask you to do because they ain't got that full breath. We got that full breath to where hey, we go toe to toe about this thing, man. In the spirit, we stand 10 toes for this through the spirit that Yahweh Shema Shai gave us.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why we able to do what we do. Why we could constantly go out there every week when you got pressure coming from you in every angle. You know, from your job, from your own self. You know, your own mind trying to knock you off your pivot. You gotta fight through that. You know, you gotta fight through. You know, wickedness. Seeing, you know, you just randomly scrolling on your phone and you got some advertisement of 2 faggots kissing. You're like, what the fuck is this shit, man? You know, you see all kind of madness all over the internet. You gotta bear that. You gotta stomach that. At the same time, you still keep the mental fortitude to go to camp and push this word, man, and still try to fight, man. Still ask the Lord for repentance and guidance through all of this, throughout this whole scenario. That's right. That's what Yahweh Shema Shai looking for, man.
Especially being at a young age too, with all this lust and desire that a young man wants to have. All the women, you got enough energy to get money, the goals that you want set out for yourself in this world, according to the Esau standard of establishment. What he got considered successful. Businesses and stuff like that in society. It's like, damn, you know, it's a broad road.
That's right.
But like I said, it's a straight and narrow road, and discipline with yourself.
Yeah, the most I know, you know, you might look, you might look, but then you know, you get your ass back in line. So you know, you slip. You know, you might look, be like, you know, then a brother come through, hey man, get your ass back over here. You know, and you might look and be like, hey man, look, all right. Look at it. No, you look at it the wrong way. Look this way. We going this way, bro. We going this way, bro. You know, Jake be like, man, I'm telling you, this way. I hear water. You know, you in the wilderness. And, you know, everybody, you know, trying to go one way. I'm telling you, I hear water. It's like, well, Johnny, we can't stop right now, man. We gotta keep going. If you're gonna go that way, go. Then that nigga go the next day, you know, he get fucked up. That's what you Israelites that ain't in this thing, you about to run into danger. That's right. You about to see that you went the wrong way. We gonna see through the spirit. The spirit gonna line it up, man. All right, and that's why spirit gonna line it up.
And it's beautiful you say that about it. Hey, that's why the opportunity of repentance is still open.
That's right.
Because repentance means to what? Turn back. That's right. You know, so turn you some way, somehow you made a wrong decision. You made a left when you should have made right. You made a right when you should have made left.
Yeah,
you know,
just send it up and believe it.
Believe in it, repent, turn back, and teach the right thing. So a lot of you, because of your pride, you get that what's that movie back in the day with Chevy Chase? They was always traveling.
Oh, National Lampoon.
National Lampoon. Yeah. you know, he was proud, man. He had his map, and he didn't want to hear none shit. And it's like next thing you know, he's supposed to be in California. He ain't got them St. Louis.
Yeah, you gotta follow that. You gotta follow that initial spirit that you heard, man. That's why you know, the scripture speak about my sheep in John 10th chapter. My sheep hear my voice. That voice always telling you certain things in your spirit, like, bro, work on this. But when you hear that voice talking to you, hey, work on it. Get in the spirit of it, because that's that voice. The scripture say what? That's one of my favorite. That one, that's another one, Isaiah. But I'm talking about Job 33:14 says, once, yea, twice, yet never seen it not. The Lord always speaks to us, man, and tell us like, hey, look, man, just work on your slothfulness, man, or work on your lust. Hey, man, work on your faith. You know, because I'm throwing tests out there, and you showing, you know, your mouth water. Okay. You know, like, work on that, man. Just that desire.
And speaking of how Esau presented like God voice type.
Yeah.
And the Most High will put it in your spirit to pray for that, so that you actually can conquer those demons. Right? You know. And if I could say to add to the brother's point, just like how he was saying, you got a lot of skin Israelites. You know, you got a lot of Israelites on the outward, man, but they're not about the inward. Okay, which is the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. You have to follow your actual spirit and let it guide you on that path. You know, because like the brother said, this is, we believe that we're on the path to life, to salvation.
Yeah,
you know,
we the ones that's basically putting our cast in for the next seat of rulership. Like we putting our coin in the bucket, so to speak. You know, that's what we saying, and we saying what? That what we're saying is what's going to rule the earth forever. You know how deep that is, man. When you think about that, we believe that the exact words that we speak and the things that we live in, we believe that that's going to be the actual next code of authority.
Right.
That's the kingdom. You see what I'm saying? We believe that in our spirit, that this is going to be the standard. So we got to do what? We got to show the world how we get down with it. Our examples should be after the men of the scriptures. Right? That's supposed to be our examples, man. So that means what? Hey, we got to clean it up. We got to clean certain things up, get ready to go into this next phase, you know, and lock in.
I got something for
you know, and believe in your spirit. Like, hey, man, yeah, the Lord about to, you know, the Lord with us, man. He's with us. He's been showing us years and years that he always been with the elect, and you do good by his name, man.
That's right.
You know, but who has something?
I got something real quick.
All right, go ahead.
This is John 7:38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living waters.
That's right. And that's why we able to go into all different sorts of topics. One day the spirit might hit you to go into history. The next day the spirit may hit you to go into exhorting the body. Or the next day the spirit may hit you to go into health, Hebrew. That's that water that it's talking about that's flowing up out of you, man. But then you got some of these guys, the only thing they can put up is a re-upload. But the only thing they can put up online is a rap video.
Or dealing with multiple women.
Right. They ain't got that water.
Like I said, I know brothers have the same thing. Like you can be at work or just in your day to day, and somebody you can hear the conversation, and the precept will come to your mind. That's that living water, man. Yeah. This is where we let it flow. But all throughout the day, you can hear conversation. You can hear, you can see something online, looking at the current event, and the precept come, man. It's that living water, man. And this is what you see in that living waters, man. All these brothers, man. These precepts flowing, brother. Got precepts everywhere, man. That's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai flowing, man. That's right,
right.
Yeah.
And that shows. But, okay, go ahead, brother.
This is
I want to get this one for a while.
Zechariah.
Marinate. Oh, yeah.
Zechariah chapter 2, verse 6. Then I'm talking 7. Ho, ho, which is destruction, come forth and flee from the land of north.
Yeah,
said the Lord. For I was going to flee from the land of the north through these scriptures. Believing in the Lord.
That's right.
For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, said the Lord. It's going to Ephesians faces the whole nation of Israel. Verse 7, deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwelleth with the daughter of Babylon.
That's right. Hey, that's what we doing. We delivering ourselves through what? Through these words, through this life. You know, that's how we delivering ourselves, so that way we won't be what? We won't be judged with this place, man. All right? We'll be judged as a servant of the Lord.
Yeah.
You know, that's how we all supposed to want to be judged. You know, like did the good that we do outweigh the bad, man? You know, the things that we did, you know, when we was coming up, you know, before we knew this truth, or little slip ups here and there in the faith, you know, do you believe that your works outweigh that? Do you believe that your faith and your belief in Yahweh Shema Shai outweigh the bad that you did? So you can be judged with the good, man. Which is that what? That crown, man. You get cleansed, you know, you get the rest of the, you know, filthiness cleansed off of you. Meaning what? The Lord put that new spirit in you. You know, you get new bodies. That's the reward of the righteous. That's what we want. So what do? We act like we want it, man. We're supposed to act like we want that crown, man. You know?
That separate from his word.
That's right.
We gotta go into commitment ourselves, but not saying that we're gonna fight our way through this thing for you know, but in this kind of time frame, we gotta be in the spirit of separating ourselves from this world. Right? Right? Like you say, the things that go on in the world, you know, really don't concern us, man. There's no little shit going on. That's right. Yeah. All right. We got big things coming, man. And you see how Shai, he was around the multitude during Moses' ministry, but when he got time for him to go on the cross, he started separating himself, man. Getting his spirit built up, man. He started separating, he even separated from the disciples, man. Right. You know, letting you know that the things that we coming into now, man, if people around you not in the like mind that you is, man, it's time to separate, man. That's right. We ain't got no friends, man, because Lord can kill a lot of people, man. You know, this is the brotherhood. This is what we got, man. When you got down the street corner, you look to your left and to your right. That's what you got, man. And the brothers around the world are doing likewise.
That's right. That's why you gotta believe in the brotherhood. You gotta believe that the brother beside you is really with you. You know, like you don't want to be side to side on a battlefield with somebody you questioning. You know, you don't know if that's why you gotta be all the way in, man. You got to believe that the body that the Lord put you with is the actual body that he set you up, that brigade he set you up in. And everybody got to be marching and moving in that same spirit. You know, like we see our leaders. Meaning what? Hey, what are they telling us to do? Just push this word. Push this word, man. You know, 3 videos a week, man. The Lord still ain't even really up this thing, man. Right. 3 videos a week. You know, fellowship once a week. You know. And stay reading, stay praying. Stay in the spirit. Just keep doing the work. Yeah, you're gonna slip up. Yeah, you're gonna have certain things, but you gotta let your work speak for you, man. Keep pushing, man. You know, you gotta keep pushing through this thing, man. You know, you gotta push up.
I kind of go ahead. Just laying back and off what the brother was saying. You know, this is 2 Corinthians 6:14. It says, "Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers."
That's right.
For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness?
That's right. Hey, we're not supposed to be unequally yoked at this place, man. Right. You know, all parlaying with niggas. You know, hey, now don't get it wrong. Like you might go to a family function, you know, get some food, chill out for a minute. You know, see your relatives in every blue moon. You know, or you might stop by your mom's house and, you know, chop it up. You know, talk to your dad. That's normal stuff, man. Right. But for the most part, your mind frame is in this word. Like, you know, like, okay, I got to get out of here. I got to go do what I got to do for this word. The Most High, man, he know how Jake is, man. Yeah. You know, you ain't just going to just find out the truth there now. You just supposed to stop talking to your mom and your dad and your brother. Yeah. That ain't how it works. It means spiritually, you gotta stay away from that vibe they coming in, man. Right. So you got to know when to handle business.
Yeah, I was gonna say your guard really gotta be up at all times. Because even when you're around these different people in the world, you gotta really sniff them out, man. Your sisters gotta be on the level, man. Yeah. You don't ever have a guard down like, well, he cool. You know, you seem like a pretty upright man. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? When you have a friend from first, and a friend is known in adversity. And you ain't the person ain't cool because he make cool plates and shit like that, good plates, sandwiches. Yo, the chicken, how you like it, man? Car got rims on it. Yeah.
He got a
slipped over
basement. You can be over there. You can go over there and drink.
Yeah.
In the basement.
He got a good dip for the chips.
Right. Like you got to like some brother might just be in it because this brother got a nice ass goddamn basement, man, big screen, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake be in it for the wrong reason, man. You remember this guy Bonabon house?
God.
Yeah, Bonabon. Yeah, from the old school guy Bonabon. He had a crazy crib, man. You know, and Jake would just be in it because they'll see that, man.
Gonna slap the hell out.
You want to slap off, man. Ain't doing nothing for you. How about you, man? Now, who's you finished that?
No, I'm finished.
Finish it up, Papa.
It says, for what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion have light with darkness?
That's right. You know, so we're supposed to abstain and flee from the shadow of Babylon. You know, how do we do that? Staying around this vibration, staying around this energy, staying in tone with, okay, how's the body moving today? All right, what's the mission? What's the focus? We're supposed to be staying in that type of tone, man.
Yeah.
You know, checking in with what the apostles and the elders saying. You know, staying up on game with orders that's pushed out in the camp. You know, certain little things that you got going on personally in your own life, staying on top of that. You know, we got to be on top of every facet. You know, every way, man. Got to be sealed tight, man. Straight. You know what I'm saying?
And because it's like we read earlier in Ephesians, put on the whole armor. You know, Jake get lazy and like, nah, man, this helmet too hot, man.
Yeah.
Take the helmet off and shit.
Way too much.
Nigga, we at war.
Right.
Put your helmet back on.
Yeah.
Nah, man, this chest plate is just. I'm not liking this, man. It's just weighing me down, man.
Do we really need it?
It's easy. Like, you don't need this right now. Nah, put it on, man.
That's right. Push them pop off at any moment, man.
Right. Take off, man. That's what. Was you done with that? Right?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, go ahead. So we're gonna get wrapped up in a minute.
This is on Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, but this is not your rest, because it is polluted, and it shall destroy you.
That means, hey man, you ain't supposed to be overindulgent in the affairs of this world, man. The scriptures tell you that in 2 Timothy, the 4th chapter. It speaks about like 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter. It says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this world, man. You know? Right. So you supposed to be what? You supposed to be departing from this place, man. You know, all that darkness that's going on in this place, man. You gotta abstain from it. And that goes for myself too. That's right. You know, we gotta really start putting our spirit into light, man. Into edification.
Yes.
You know, into building, into, you know, how to lead and how to work. We being called to be world leaders, man. Builders. You know, we getting called this is a call to leadership. You know, whenever you have to, let's say you were like a superhero, Marvel superhero, whenever you put that badge on, you know, that means you got to go handle business.
You want to clock 24/7?
When you put that uniform on, like Superman, when Superman put the uniform on, like I mean business. Like this is business now. You know, that's how we gotta be, man. We gotta get into that type of vibration, which is that light. You know, so we could really mean business in that day, man. You know, being in tune with the spirit of how Yahweh Shai is operating, man. And we gotta move like the general, man. Yahweh Shai being the general, he said what? And in Revelation, was that 19? He said on his vesture, and on his thigh, he had written, King of Kings, Lord of Lords. Yahweh Shai gonna come back styling, looking fly on these people, man. He gonna come back in his glory.
Say he wore many crowns.
Yeah.
He ready to take some kingdoms down, man.
Yeah, and then he gonna stunt on everybody like, I'm the one. You know, he gonna put Satan up under his feet, and then we gonna be standing right there behind him like, that's right. That's got your ass.
Because Yahweh want his kingdom more than anybody want the kingdom. It's his kingdom. We're gonna be joint heirs unto his kingdom.
He said vengeance is burning in his heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that same scripture said Isaiah 63, it was like he treated the wine press alone. You know, because you just see in the spirit that when Yahweh get that goat, man, Yahweh Shai gonna be down so fast, he gonna leave the rest of the angels.
Oh yeah. He gonna move. Hey man, you gotta think about when you the most slept on, you know how most slept on artists.
Yeah.
You know, they always feel like in their spirit they got something to prove, but everybody be like, he's gonna be a one-hit wonder.
Right.
The next thing you know, he turned into like a Drake or somebody.
Yeah.
You know that one that you always count out. He always style, man.
Yeah.
He always show like, and that's what Yahweh Shai is gonna do when he make his return. But before he makes his return, he got to see what he got to know. He checking the lineup. Right. He checking the lineup, man. He checking the soldiers that's up on the battlefield, man. You know. And for the ones that ain't that's out there, we all supposed to be the whistle to blow. Like you got a coach, he blow the whistle. Everybody's supposed to run up and stand on the line. You got still got niggas over there on the swings,
Talking to the head cheerleader and shit.
right? You know, over there playing around, you know, doing all kind of madness when the bell done rung, man.
Right.
The whistle blow, man. You supposed to be coming to attention. So that's how Yahweh Shai is doing it. When you come at attention, you got to go through a roll call, meaning you know what's going on, man. That's how Yahweh Shai coming back, man. He checking shit, man. Because a lot of people count him out.
I got a precept to go with what you're saying with checking.
Come, bro, come.
It's in Ezekiel 20 and 36. Like as I pleaded with your fathers in the wilderness of the land of Egypt, so will I plead with you, saith the Lord power.
Right.
And I will cause you to pass under the rod.
And when you look at that, into that word plead, when you look into that word plead, if I'm not mistaken, it means to judge.
The same word as judge.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So he gonna come to judge. Hey, when you go into the blue letter Bible search and type in love judgment. Man, the Lord say that all throughout the scriptures. I love judgment. He loves judgment, man. You know how good it feels to judge something properly? That's a beautiful feeling when you can judge something through the lenses of Yahweh Shema Shai. So you doing what? You know, you already you judging. You start judging everything because it's a good feeling. You condemning what you like. You know, and keep it to yourself, or you judging.
Cursing on the book and kill us.
Yeah, or you on your plate like court, man. You like that spirit of judging matters. So what you think Yahweh Shai, he gonna judge some matter that's on the level? How you think it's gonna make him feel to properly judge him? Because it's burning in him, man. He want to bring the right way to the earth. And look at you gotta move like that. Yeah. So like,
I was gonna say, look at Solomon. When Solomon came to power, it was all about him issue out judgments. Everybody from all those realms came around to see how Solomon judged matters.
Yeah.
That first case that he had with the two women that was a child, you know, the two prostitutes, so to speak, that was a high judgment. You know?
I got a little bit more. Verse.
If not, then I got one we can wrap up on. After you get trailed, I got one we can wrap up. Oh,
I'm gonna come back to this.
Yeah, finish that then about the shot. Yeah.
God, it shall destroy you.
But read it again.
I got it right there. So
Okay.
this is the last
All
time.
right, come.
And I will cause you to pass under the rod, verse 37, and I will bring you into the bond of the covenant.
That's right. Hey, the Lord gonna bring all of you people to his mercy. He's gonna bond you up under the covenant that he made with his forefathers. All right. Hey, the forefathers entrusted in that seed to be preserved unto the end, man. They believe that it's out of this line right here is going to be a preserved number of men. That's what that from the beginning, from predestination, that's reserved for world dominance. And what the righteous men of Yahweh Shema Shai, they always honored that blessing. They always honored that promise. Like, nah, man, we got this, man. The Lord put this in our spirit, man. You know, so what are we doing now? We following that our forefathers, man. We honoring the example that they left. You know, we not trying to join into anything else outside of what our forefathers established, man. You know, that's a dishonor to your nation when you don't follow the thing that your forefathers established, man. You don't have any respect. You don't have any dignity. You don't have any honor. You don't have any love for yourself. So you dishonor the blessings. You know, you dishonor the laws. You know, you dishonor all the things that your forefathers put and set up through the spirit, starting with Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. They set these things up so that we will be a prosperous nation. And because they were set up, that promise was made, and that faith was shown, the Lord preserved the remnant. And we the ones coming back that ain't bowing to that shit. You know, we the ones that's coming back to the stuff and honoring what our forefathers did, man. We standing in that light, you know. But that was all you had up?
That's all.
Okay, come. Well, you could go ahead and finish it. Yeah, finish it. Then we'll wrap it up.
This is
Okay, come. Go ahead. Come.
This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, but this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
Go ahead.
Okay, come. Verse 11. If a man walking in the spirit and falsehood do lie, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and of strong drink.
That's right, and that's what you other characters do, man. You prophesy wrong things, man. You know, we the ones that's walking in that light through the Spirit. You know, we the ones that's honoring the covenant of our forefathers, man. You know, and calling back that number, that remnant to salvation, coming to the house of David where it's safety, man. You know, it's safety in what we speaking, man. You know, and the Lord is going to very well show the safety. He's going to show the hedge of David. He's going to show it to the world. And guess what's going to happen? Jay gonna get closed out of it, man. Jay gonna be closed out of that protection hedge, man. They ain't gonna receive the benefits because of what? They ain't show the effort, man. They didn't depart. They got deeper into Babylon, man. They didn't depart. They didn't flee back to the safe house. So when that mighty wind comes, they get caught out. Get caught, man.
Because the trumpet is being blown right now. The trumpet is to return back to safety.
That's right, bro. You wanted to bring that out?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 22, verse 5. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. And the king is Yahushua, man. And he's coming to execute judgment and justice in the earth, man. Just like we were talking about earlier, man. This earth, the planet Earth needs a lot of correction, man. Because under the rulership of the so-called white man, this is the most rebellious that the inhabitants of the earth has ever been against the Most High, man. Right. You know, the Lord's coming back to judge everything, man. He coming to judge the so-called white man for his wickedness. All right, the heathens for aiding the so-called white man in his wickedness. The 2/3 of our people for their wickedness, man. All right, even our women, man, because our women out of order. Guess what? The Lord will come judge you, man. Right. You daughters of Israel that's out of order, the higher power will judge you, man. Right. You know, it's cute, all right, to make life living hell for Jake now, man, an Israelite man, man. But a higher judgment is coming, man. Right. You know, and he gonna judge in righteousness, man.
So he gonna make things happen. That's gonna affect you rebellious Negroes, man. Right. It's gonna highly affect you, man. You know, and you ain't gonna be in that protective hedge. There's only a particular number. Okay, a particular number is going to be within that bubble of protection. Okay, and we through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, we calling them back to safety. Like, hey, get over here. All right, and in turn, as we see that wind coming, what we doing? We like, man, I'm about to get my ass on up in here, man. It's coming, bro. If it's gonna come, I'm about to close the door and lock it, man. That's kind of like, yeah, you start seeing as the storm get closer, you start to wrap it up. You know, you start to put everything up. All right, I'm going in, bro.
Unplug the speaker.
I'm going in. I called everybody in. Everybody's going to still play around. Hey, that's the same thing that happened with Noah, man.
Yeah, it's spiritual.
Yeah, spiritual.
That door is closing, man. That door is real close to closing. You got to make sure you in there, man.
You know,
Go ahead. Yeah.
Verse 6. In his days, Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is the name whereby he shall be called the Lord our righteousness. You know, so the whole nation, all right, is going to dwell in safety, starting with the elect, man. You know, that's when we want to dwell safely, man. All right, in the kingdom, man. You know, here you have no assurance of life here, man. Right. You know, death around every corner, man. The whole world is against the nation of Israel, man. And Jake still don't see that, man. Everything is set up against you, man. We needed someone to deliver us, man. You know, that's why they call the salvation eternal, man. You know, because what is salvation, man? It's to be delivered from hurt, harm, or death, man. But we're gonna have that eternally, man. We're gonna be delivered from death. We're gonna have that immortality. All right, and we don't have to fight no wars in the kingdom, man. You know, like the brother was saying earlier, man.
That's right. I'm gonna get this last precept and we'll wrap it up. You know, any of y'all brothers, you know, the spirit jumping, you can check it down. This is Sirach, you know, because you know, to cap it off, you know, this is this we going into the spirit of prophecy. You know, all these prophecies kicking out. We brought out, you know, the article dealing with you know, Russia selling arms, dealing arms to American allies. We dealt with the righteous side of how we're supposed to be moving forward. You know, we dealing with all sorts of prophecy, man. You know, the Yahweh Shai is coming. You know, everything spiritual power, all of that is prophecy, man. It's a lot of things that gotta happen, man. So you gotta brace for the thick of it. You know, but I'm gonna read it up. This is Sirach, chapter 24. I'm gonna go down to the point. This is verse 32. I will yet make doctrine to shine as the morning, and will send forth her light afar off. I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy, and leave it to all ages forever. And why is the Lord pouring out doctrine like prophecy? Because that's the spirit Yahweh Shai is in. He's in the spirit of prophecy. That's why this doctrine is a doctrine of what? Prophecies, man. That's why all we do is what? We talk about what's gonna happen.
Covers running over.
We ain't talking about Dead Sea Scrolls and things in the past. Our whole like everything that we say is a prophecy, man.
It's our foundation, really.
That's why we can't prove it. We proven it through our faith, but we can't physically prove it because it ain't here yet. That's the power. That's how the Lord is pouring out the power.
That's real.
It's a prophecy.
The scriptures say, how do you know that a prophet be true is whether what they say comes to pass or not.
And these things about to start happening, and it's going to declare who the prophets was, who was really telling us this stuff. That's when it's going to be declared through the Spirit, and he's pouring it out now. Through what? Through doctrine.
Okay.
You know?
And the prophets are speaking louder, man. And the prophets are getting louder, man. Because see, in 07, you know, it was a lot of people criticizing the RFID microchip as being the mark of the beast. But you don't hear that much criticism no more because it's here.
Yeah.
You see, they can't make all those jokes no more, man. Because people are getting chipped as we speak, man.
Yep.
You know? And just like World War III, man, it was far-fetched. All right, 10, 20 years ago, man. But now we at the doorsteps.
That's right.
You know, so they can't gainsay like they used to, man.
Right.
These prophecies is holding the truth, and everything else is falling to the wayside, man.
Right, sir. That's 100% correct. All right. It says, I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy and leave it to all ages forever. And that's how you know, man, even when we get in the kingdom of heaven, there's going to be more prophecies. You know, because it's living. So it's going to be more prophecies because that's the spirit of Yahweh Shai. He's prophetic. So, you know, after we get over these prophecies, it's going to be more prophecies.
The kingdom is a prophecy.
Yeah, the kingdom of heaven is a prophecy, but we got to get there first. Then we get there, we unlock a whole nother level of thinking, which will consist of more prophecies, more things to come.
It's just the beginning.
We're
still in the justice.
we still trying to get rid of costs and shit.
One man become a great nation.
Yeah.
That's in the kingdom, man.
Yeah, that's a prophecy.
That's right. So, you know, any brother had any closing words or statements? You know, all right, hey, you know, so the brother, you know, brother here from Mississippi once again, the brother Ayasha Maf. You know, beautiful lesson. Hopefully you brothers was edified. The water for you brothers on the comment board as well. And hey, this is a quick exhortation to you brothers too. You know, hey, just know that you in this thing too, man. You know, all you brothers on there that's be on the comment board, you might not be with the camp. Esau watching you too, man. You're gonna suffer consequences the same way we are, man. So you gotta get in there.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta make sure that you fully in this thing, you ain't dragging, because hey, they know you watching these videos, you on these live streams, you commenting, and you got playlists. They gonna come at you the same way they gonna come at us.
Learning.
Yeah, and that's where you brothers supposed to be taking that time to get your faith in there. You know, so don't play with this thing, man. Get it in there. The water for chiming in on the comment board, and you know when y'all brothers chime in, you know, add precepts, you add to the spirit, man.
Right.
All right. So with that, you know, we're gonna close out giving our praises to.
All
right, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect. Shalom. Until next time.
Shalom.
That was your power, man.